Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is. I believe it is maybe Thursday, the 24th of October. October surely flew by, didn't it? My goodness. Which I thought would be good because then we get rid of the heat. But guess what? Summer is back. And it's not leaving. Well, I think it's going to soon. But we were breaking all kinds of records this week. One day it was only supposed to be 64. Got up to 75. Next day was supposed to be lower, got up to 80. This is all Fahrenheit I'm talking about. So I have a few days of, going and, maybe just doing a little drive somewhere close to home. Nope, too hot. And of course, then we got the tire. The flat tires, it needs a new tire. And, well, I won't even talk about the rest of my car. We'll leave that for another day. So, I was wondering, what are your thoughts on all this recall? This is getting ridiculous. We went to the grocery store yesterday, and there were a lot of gaps. I mean, all over the store. The bread was the last few times was the most gap I've seen. Well, I shouldn't say that. It was a lot of gap. Yogurts, milks, heavy cream, all that. Eggs are like, the prices are up and down by the daily. I don't know what's going on with those eggs. But did you hear the recall? I didn't even know about it. We were in the frozen section to get some Cool Whip because, as you know, who've been around, my freezer part of the fridge does not work, and my fridge part is just barely hanging in there. So, I don't know, if you usually Cool Whip, if you usually freeze your Cool Whip, I would, like, about holiday times, I'd freeze some, and then you gotta have it unfrozen when you use it. But I just, I buy one or two at once if I'm making some, and then you can put it in the fridge. It could stay there either up to 5 days or up to 2 weeks, depending what you're reading. So I err on the side of caution and only 5 days, including the time after you made it till you eat it. But not a problem here because whatever we make with Cool Whip is very yummy. But anyhow, so when we were in that area, my son says, "Mom, look at this." There literally was a whole section in the freezer department. I don't know if you have it where you have like doors in front of it and you open and get stuff out. Nothing there. There weren't even shelf tags. Then on, like, if you're getting something there or opening that compartment there, and there are 4 big doors on this area. Turn around right across, more stuff missing. And it seemed to be waffles. So all of a sudden they're doing a waffle recall on the heels of the 12,000 pounds of meat, on the heels of the Bear's Head lunch meat, which has the listeria, and I think the meat, usually meat is E. coli, but I don't know anymore. They have so much, but waffles, frozen waffles, and some places have also pulled their frozen pancakes. I don't know why. They're not saying exactly why, but they're saying if you have these things in your freezer to throw them out. They didn't say or bring them back, get your money back, but, if you bought them in the last month, if you don't save your receipts, what are you going to do, right? So it looked pretty scary, like, you think about it, if something's recalled, how quick do the stores get the messages? And you may buy something, you get it home, ingest it, and then guess what? You're sick. So, let's see, I'm trying to write, but I wrote quick, as per usual. Oh yeah, there were some recalls on Sun Chips and Munchies Original. No, Munchies Original. I don't even know. I haven't seen that for a long time, but I would assume these were in, like, those Dollar Trees. There were quite a few food recalls at Dollar Tree. If you buy your food there, I would check out. There's some kind of government website, but I don't know. It's government. I would definitely start checking things before you go to the store and make your grocery list. But really, it just knocked the wind out of me when I saw how much was with those waffles. And I came home and started looking things up. Obviously, we can't get frozen things because, my freezer part there is frozen. I guess that's a good thing because I probably would have some in my freezer. But it went on further to say Trader Joe's recalled some products, Whole Foods, besides the ones I said, but they're not saying what. But you could probably dig into, what they're recalling. They're also recalling salted mixed nuts, pepper jack cheese, pepper jack cheeseburger cheese, sorry. Jerky products, but didn't say where, like beef jerky, that kind of, I don't know anything about jerky that much, so I don't know, maybe turkey jerky, beef jerky, whatever, all kinds of jerky. And I would wonder if those things are on a stick, they look like Slim Jims, but I'm wondering if all these meats are recalled, who's to say those aren't bad too? And they recalled the tiny little nuts. I got my brain on the other product. Those tiny little onions that they put on. Oh, it said, I think it was Big Mac. I don't know anything about McDonald's lunch meat. Their food. I haven't been there in so long. I don't even know what they have. But anyhow, I think it was called Big Mac. But you could just Google that. And then somewhere else, they're recalling their onions. One is like a fast food somewhere else. I didn't catch the name, but it's not something that I heard of. And when they're naming the products for the frozen waffles, they were naming stores like Target, Walmart, and that's it. But they didn't name our grocery store, which is weird because they took them off too. Also, there has been some recall. What was the other thing? I had no more room on this little piece of paper to write it down. What was that? Let's see, I turn the page, maybe right here. Some kind of ice cream, toothpaste, but the toothpaste, it seems like it would be, I don't know if Whole Foods, one of those kind of places sell it. It sounds like it. So I would be very careful and look. Do you guys still buy lunch meat? I don't know, after all this, I'm kind of scared to buy lunch meat. We're both in the store. And I said to my son, do you think you want lunch meat? I mean, it's up to you. He's old enough to make his own decisions. He wasn't really sure. So we didn't really get it. We got tuna instead because that has protein in it too. What do you think about all these recalls? And I haven't seen that in our store stuff being pulled lately because it's usually, it seems to be in the south or the west. But it makes you go like, So what are your thoughts on it? So for now, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Pay it forward if you can. And be the reason someone smiles today. Thanks for watching. I'd like to know your opinions. What do you think? What are you buying in the store? What's safe? What's not?